Hello friends, this is Vinith. Welcome to my YouTube channel Techies Hub. So this video is all about how you can integrate Allure Report into Nunit. So I'll be showing you how what all packages you need and how to install the required things to have the Allure Report working with Nunit. So this is the Nunit project that I have created, and you need the Microsoft .NET SDK so that it will be automatically installed, and NUnit and NUnit 3 test adapter. So one thing you need is something called NUnit.allure. So when you install this NUnit.allure, this allure.commons will also will install along with that. So these are the main two components that we will be using for the NUnit Allure reporting. So once you add it using the NuGet packages, so it will be start showing in this file. So when that is done, if you create a test case and run it, it will throw an error message like this path like the Allure command 2.3.64.1 library net standard 2.0. You don't have a allure config.json file. So first of all, the first prerequisite after having this NuGet package and all those things is to create a what should I say? Create a JSON file in this folder. So the JSON file will be something like this. So you will be having a directory. So in this directory only the JSON and the XML files will be generated once you run the test. So for this directory and for all these links and all those things, we are having this JSON file. So it will be checking the JSON file for this directory and link. So this JSON file should be should be created inside the Allure Commons libnet standard 2.0 folder. Okay, so that is one of the prerequisite of this Allure reporting. And once that is done, you can just create one class. So I can call it as demo class. So I'll be adding some references like not references, some attributes like test class. Then I'll be adding I'll be adding the test fixture and Allure NUnit. Okay, so this Allure NUnit comes from nunit.allure.core. So that is one of the thing that we'll be adding. Now we will be creating a one test method. Okay, before that we will have a setup class. So actually this setup is required to clean this Allure report. So you can see one Allure report is getting created. So in the JSON I have asked to create this the report in this Allure result directory. So because of that only it is the JSON and the XML files are created inside this Allure hyphen results. So I will just mention public void cleanup directory. So I have already set up everything. So I have a method to clean up. So what it will be doing is this. Actually, there is a method to clean up the result directory. So it comes inside Allure lifecycle dot instance. So we will be having one Allure lifecycle, and the current instance we will be cleaning up the directory. So everything is part of Allure commands. So as I have mentioned, when you install the Nunit Allure, it will also install the Allure commands also. One second, just let me double check that. Yeah, so when you install the Unit Allure, so it will install the Allure commands. You don't have to install anything explicitly. So this is setup file, so it will actually clear out this directory. Now I will have a test method. So there are so many annotations that we can use for Allure. So actually it's difficult to remember all those things. So these are some of the annotations that I think will be useful. So I am just copy pasting everything to the test that I've created. So by just looking at it, you will understand. Okay, so the first three are actually related to the test attributes, and actually it's related to the MS test. And these are Allure tag, Allure severity. Those are Allure attributes. So I have added one package like in unit.allure.attributes. So that will be the reference from where these attributes will be coming. So you can see here I am giving say security level. So the critical, so I can change it, and what is the feature. So it's from the core feature, and these are some tags like in unit and debug. So once you we see the report, I will show where these details are coming. So then I will do a small test. So actually I will make it a simple one. So I will just copy paste one simple method. Okay, so I have something here. So it's a normal addition. So I'll mention int c equal to a plus b. Okay, so there is something called a wrapping test. So as I already mentioned, Allure's a life cycle, and we are checking the current instance, and we are making use of all that methods in that. So there is something called wrapping test. So whatever we mentioned in the wrapping test will be coming as a step in the Allure report. So you can see that whatever now it will be coming is like this final one. So this final step will be created in the report. So what I will be doing is like if c equal to 30, assert dot pass passed, else failed. And also I'll be just printing some consoles, and this will be like addition addition. So actually I have created the step, and I have this wrapping step. So this will have the uh, details of what I want in the Allure report. And now uh, so if I run this, actually I will get a new uh, XML and JSON file in this document in this folder. So let me run this Allure test now. So I am just running the Allure test. Okay, so it's successful actually. And if you click on the output, you can see the setup has started and passed. So those I have already mentioned here, like setup has started and it is passed only. So if you see, you can, if you check, you can see I have got um, uh, three files. One is the txt and the two are the JSON files. So in order to create the report, you should have something called Scoop installed in your machine. So Scoop is something. So if you search for Scoop for Allure, there is a page where you will get more details on Scoop. Okay, so this is the official site of Scoop. So what you have to do is you have to go to your PowerShell and you have to run this line of code. So actually it will execute the scope in your machine. So with the help of scope only you have to install the Allure. So once the scope is installed, you will have to install scope, install Allure, and it will install the Allure for you. So actually I have already installed the scope and Allure. So because of that, so actually I have installed the scope first, then I have installed the Allure. So if you just give Allure, so it will, it since it's already installed, it will give all the details. So now there are a couple of ways with which we can create the report. So you can see this is the path where I have the report. So I can so this way I will be able to generate the report in the, so I will be able to generate the report based on the JSON file from the Allure results. And if you wanted to generate it, then you can generate the report from Allure results and you can store it in somewhere else. So that also you can do. So this from this folder you can generate the report and create it in another folder. So you have to just give the path. But as of now, what I am doing, I am just creating it and I'm just displaying it to you guys. So if I just, okay, I didn't copy it. If I have copied, if I paste it, and if I run it, actually, so actually it will be generating the report and it will be opening in my machine itself. So what you can see, so this is the Allure report that you got created. So you can see the time, and I have executed one test case, so it's showing this the status like that. So if you so the Allure report will be more actually user friendly, and it will show more details when you have so many other test cases. If it is one test case, then this is the default report that you will be getting. So if you go to the categories, I don't have any categories, so that's why it's showing like this. If I go to the suits, I have one test case, and if I click on that test case, it's saying passed. So it will give me the details like all those things. And if I click on the test body, so you can see the addition, validation, and the console output. So the console output is like setup has started, passed, And the additional validation actually it will not show anything like that. Since it is passed, it will show the result that we have given in the wrapping test. But from the console output, we will be able to sort it out where it has failed. But if it is failing somewhere, then you will get the assert.fail status, why it has failed and all those things. So this is one of the Allure report that we have created. So actually, this is the basic setup that you have to do to create the Allure report. If you want to do more changes or more structures, then you will be able to find it in the web itself. And if you go to the graph, then you will be able to see the severity. So it's like critical, I have one test case, and the duration and all those things. So based on the retries and categories, you will be getting all these data updated in the Allure report. And we have the timeline also, so how much time it has taken, all those things. So I guess that is pretty much about the Allure report. So I have forgotten to show all those things. So you can see something like n unit sample and debug. So the description owner. So these are the things, those are coming from the what I have given here. So that's pretty much about the Allure report. So you have to actually make some changes to this wrapping test so that whatever output you want, it will be displayed in the actually in the Allure report. So that's all about the Allure report with Unit. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Bye.